I want to go through the 10 things, and all these things, in my view, are they're very consistent with my point of view and perspective that globalism is destroying the NBA and America. And again, you've heard this being talked about for the last 10 years. I'm rehammering this point and giving you a real world example so that you fully understand it. That globalism is not about you. It's about a handful of elites that you're not a part of. You won't benefit at all from. But here are the 10 things that, in my view, have undermined the NBA. They don't want to compete, load management, super teams. That's all about not competing. Hey, how can I win championship rings without really competing? Oh, I'll join up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. I'll bring Kevin Love in and Kyrie Irving. I'll just, if I'm Kevin Durant, I'll jump to the Golden State Warriors. These guys don't want to compete. And Americans like competition. We believe that iron sharpens iron. It's why we briefly fell in love with Caitlin Clark, because it was like, oh my God, she's going to go in here and compete against these Marxist, leftist, socialist, angry lesbians. And she's going to go in there and actually compete and prove them wrong. Now she's joined their team. Anyway, I don't want to distract with that. But the players, this goes right along with the WNBA and most of professional sports. NBA players, they're unlikable. They're unlikable, politicized players. I can't relate to them the way I could Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan. These guys that I know all of their dumb political opinions that all promote Marxism and socialism. And they all take a dump on traditional American values. Unlikable. And it's hard to watch a bunch of people you don't like over and over and over again and watch them make millions and millions of dollars because you watch them, you support them. Very, very difficult. And that's why many of us just don't watch the NBA anymore. Obviously, the three-point shooting is a problem in terms of how much they've destroyed the style of play with all of the three-point shooting. It's a lazy man's game. Everyone just stand around the perimeter. There's no risk being taken, jacking up a three-pointer. When Michael Jordan went into the lane and attacked the rim, time after time after time against the Celtics or the Pistons, he was taking real risk. People like to see men take risk. Standing out of the three-point line and just bombs away, there's no risk in that. There's no Shaquille O'Neal, Karl Malone waiting for you at the three-point line that may knock you down. People like to see men take risks. That's why we like boxing and football and combat sports. There's no combat in the NBA anymore. There's no risk taking. I've made this point, I'm not going to belabor it, but the stars don't go to college and build up a college fan base anymore. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Steph Curry even, they all brought a college fan base with them. They don't do that anymore. They do the little one and done. They have no real connection to their college or university. Zion Williamson has no real connection to Duke. He was there for a year. He was there for a cup of coffee. It's in the world of whiskey, there's premium, and then there's Fox and Odin. And once you taste the difference, the choice will be clear. Buy online at foxandodin.com. Use the promo code America for free shipping. That's Fox and Odin, ODEN.com, Promo code America to get free shipping. American made, American proud. Quite frankly, hats off to Nikola Jokic, hats off to Giannis Antetokounmpo, but too many foreign players. Again, Americans like Americans. We like American success stories. We're nationalists by nature. They've ruined that. The best players are foreigners. God bless them, but they just don't connect the same way as the old players did. Larry Bird was from French Lick, Indiana. I don't really know where Luka Doncic is from. Slovenia, maybe? I've never been to Slovenia. I don't know where. Giannis? Is he Greek? Is he African? I don't know. Where is he from? I don't know. I've never been to his hood. Can't relate. Isaiah Thomas nailed the point about no variety in style of play. Everybody just does the same thing. And why wouldn't they? You get paid 20, 30 million bucks to go out and jack up threes. Why not? Take that money to the strip club. You can be hungover. You can be high and jack up threes. Not hard to do that. Steve Kerr and Greg Popovich. I just list those two because they are basically the AOC and Barack Obama of the NBA. It's their job to take a dump on America and tell everybody how racist and unfair America is and how everybody's a victim. Can't stand them. I mean, these guys and their little post-game press conferences or pre-game press conferences where they just dump on America, no one likes that. I can't believe Jason McIntyre is blaming Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal. And I'm like, we got two coaches whose entire brand is America's a racist garbage place. And, half of you voted for a guy that I think is Adolf Hitler. I don't want to hear it. These gym coaches with whistles around their neck that think they're political experts, they're a group of idiots and sellouts, and they're MK Ultras. No one likes them. I've been arguing this next point for years. You have to tie the money in some kind of way to performance, to wins and losses. You can't just keep giving guys millions and millions of dollars and it doesn't matter whether their team wins 20 games or 50 games. At that level, some part of the salary, and this goes for all professional sports, some part of the salary has to be connected to wins and losses in a real way. And I'm not talking about 3%. I'm talking about like half that money needs to be tied to, if your team don't win, you're going to get a lot less money than the guys whose team does win. You want to see load management come to a stop? A guy making $10 million, if $5 million of it was riding on his team winning 40 games, bet you he wouldn't take so many nights off. Lack of leadership from Adam Silver and everybody else. And look, he may be leading them right where they want to go. Maybe they want to be a globalist league. Maybe they want the league to take a dump on America. But the lack of leadership from Adam Silver is astounding. Players have total control. He's afraid of the players, won't stand up to them. Players can do anything. If Russell Westbrook wants to talk crazy to fans, if he wants to bully fans, if he wants to call fans racist and make up claims, oh, they called me this word or that word. Oh, we got to protect the players. Someone yelled something at them. Bad leadership. Then my final one is what I've been talking about the entire time. When you embrace a leftist mindset, that's a mindset that is antithetical to competition. And at the end of the day, what drives sports is great competition. We want to see men or athletes, women included, we want to see them legitimately compete against each other. But when you have this leftist, we are the world, We are the children, and we're all just gonna grasp hands, and we're all in this together, and we all may be teammates, and let's do jersey swaps. It's all a leftist culture. There is no competition. America was built on competition. That's what made us different. That's what made us, that's why all the innovation happened here, or used to happen here, because men were competing against each other. Who was going to do the next great thing? You got this leftist culture in the NBA, and all of it is designed to take your competitive instincts out of you.
Like what you saw? Hit that like button, subscribe, and check out the full episode by clicking the link below.